What's up, guys? So this video is about the biggest mistake experienced carpet cleaners make and why beginners win. Listen, having zero experience as a carpet cleaner is actually the biggest advantage. And I can prove it in probably the next 8 minutes. Go ahead and time me. You're in the right place if you've been told you need years of experience to succeed in this business, because I'm about to show you why experienced carpet cleaners make massive mistakes that cost them thousands every year, so you can avoid it. In the next few minutes, we'll go over exactly how beginners win. The specific profit-killing mistakes that seasoned pros can't seem to avoid in my exact system that turned $5,000 into over $1 million was, little to none experience. Proven sometimes knowing less is worth more. Now I know what you're thinking, Tommy, how could having zero experience possibly be better than someone who's been cleaning carpets for years? But here's what most people completely miss. The carpet cleaning industry has this backward belief that experience equals success, and that's one of the beliefs that's bankrupting experienced cleaners every day. This is the difference between making $30,000 a year and making $200,000 a year in the exact same business. Without understanding this, you join 80% of the carpet cleaners who struggle to make ends meet every day, even after years of experience. So what's the mistake that's costing experienced cleaners thousands? They're addicted to being the cheapest option in town. Here's what happens. Someone starts a carpet cleaning business, they think, I need to be experienced. So they charge rock bottom prices to get customers. Makes sense, right? But then something terrible happens. They get comfortable with being cheap. They build their business entirely on low prices, and they never escape. I see guys who've been cleaning carpet for 10 years still charging $25 a room because that's what they started with. They're trapped. Meanwhile, I started late with zero experience, and 12 months later I was charging $40 a room. Book solid. Here's the difference. I never fell into the cheap trap because I didn't know any better, really. And that's not even the most important part. The second advantage you have as a beginner is something I call blank slate coachability. This is why my most successful students are beginners, not experienced cleaners. When you have zero experience, you're not tied down to old way of thinking. You're not solidified to certain methods that may be completely wrong for building a profitable business. You know what experienced cleaners tell me when I try to help them? Well, I've always did it this way. Or that's the way we do it in the industry. That stubbornness is killing their profits. But beginners, they say, show me the right way. They follow my proven system. They implement the changes fast. I had students, with zero experience within 6 months making $1,000 a day because he followed my pricing system exactly. Compare that to some experienced cleaners I know that can't break $500 a day because they're terrified of raising prices. However, here's another hidden element that changes everything. The third reason beginners win is because you can build actual businesses before you actually buy any equipment. This is a real game changer, man. Most people think backwards. They think buy the equipment first, then find the customers. But here's my reverse method that eliminates all the risk. Master the business systems first. Learn how to price, learn how to market, how to get the phone to ring. Step 2, then invest in your equipment. When you know how to get that phone to ring, I did the exact same process. That's confidence. That's not gambling. Experienced cleaners can't do that because they already own their equipment. They're stuck trying to justify their past investments instead of building a smart system. But wait, okay? There's something even more powerful. The fourth advantage is having the fresh perspective in the entire industry. Experienced cleaners see carpet cleaning as manual labor, kind of. You see it as more of a business opportunity that everybody else is missing out on. They think small because what the industry taught them. You think big because you're not brainwashed yet, honestly. For instance, instead of just cleaning carpets, You immediately see upholstery cleaning opportunities, tile cleaning opportunities, reoccurring maintenance contracts. You're able to see all the potential that carpet cleaning has to offer. This is why I turned that $5,000 investment to over $1 million. I'm not bragging, this is fact. I wasn't limited by how things are done. Most experienced cleaners, they never up the game. They're stuck in the clean carpet mindset, but your fresh eyes see opportunity everywhere. That's the next factor and the far most important. I don't have the bad habits to unlearn. Every experienced carpet cleaner I've coached, I've had to break them of old patterns first. That takes months. You can start straight from the get-go. Here's a perfect example. Experienced cleaners typically underprice because they learned from other underpricers. This is generally poverty thinking. But when I teach people my pricing formula, they implement it immediately. No mental blocks, no overthinking. No, but that's how I've always done it. A student of mine, a complete beginner, started at $40 a room because that's what I taught him. He never knew rooms should be $20. He never struggled with pricing confident. Meanwhile, experienced cleaners fight with me on $40 to $50 a room because they've been charging $25 a room for years. However, there's one final advantage that most people never consider. You're motivated by possibility, not limited by past failures. Experienced carpet cleaners often carry some baggage, bad customers, failing marketing attempts, slow periods that scared them, but you're starting out fresh with pure possibility thinking. When I tell experienced cleaners they can make $200,000 a year with one van, they think about why it won't work for them. When I tell a beginner the same thing, they ask me, how fast can I get there? And that's it. The mindset that truly determines everything. Plus, you're hungry. You haven't got comfortable with good enough yet. You want to build something significant. So let me bring this all together. Having zero experience means you can avoid cheap pricing traps that kills profits. You're coachable instead of stubborn, making success come easier. You can build smart business systems before risking money on expensive equipment. You see real opportunities that experienced cleaners miss. You have no bad habits slowing you down. You're motivated by pure possibility. This is why about 90% of my most successful students started with zero experience carpet cleaning. They just understand what was possible and took action. The carpet cleaning industry will tell you that experience is what mostly matters. I'm telling you the right system matters the most. And if you're ready to prove that beginners can outperform experienced cleaners, I put together a free guide that'll show you my complete system if you want to see how it works. Listen, don't let yourself get brainwashed by information that's just going to hold you back. Hopefully, this video brought some insight into you seeing through the industry. And guys, go ahead and hit that like if you like this type of content. And subscribe. Support my channel. And if you're new to the industry, hey, you just hit the gold mine, okay? Green Rhino Project. It's about entrepreneurship and building carpet cleaning businesses the right way. Actually, building futures, okay? All right? Supporting your family, okay? Passing down businesses to your children, right? It's legacy stuff. That's what I'm all about, guys. We'll see you in the next one. From the broke nights to the bright lights, we rise up like